morning. This is Anne from the Enchanted Cottage and Chicken Farm and Yodeling School, and I thought today I would share what maybe typical, maybe not so typical, I'm thinking typical mornings are like at the Enchanted Cottage. This is Bedhead, and I just want to be Vogue because all of these beautiful celebrities are showing what they look like without the makeup team. This is what I look like when I wake up, and half the time I run out the door before I get anything fixed here. So we're appearing au naturel. Mornings at the Enchanted Cottage. This morning, it was a day off work. You can hear the crew. It was a day off work. Let me just make sure Fred is okay. Where's Fred? Where's Fred? Let me grab it. Let me grab Fred. No biting. Here's Fred. Okay. Many of you have seen Fred. Good morning, Fred. He's the size of about 2 Twinkies now. So I didn't have to set the alarm. You know how glorious it is when you don't have to set the alarm. However, dawn is coming. It is maybe 6:30, and Fred decides to start yodeling practice, which is pretty good. I can sleep through yodeling practice. We do it in the evening. But then my bladder starts saying, hey, what about me? What about me? So I'm thinking, okay, let Fred out in case he's got to run to his paper because he's pretty well paper trained. I'll go to my toilet because that's how I am trained. And we'll go back and you know how that nest is when you get back in, warm, and you kind of have your body spot right there. So I'm going to go back. And there's a friend of mine who has passed now, but he was always old, would say, darling, I'm going to go top it off. When he would stay at our house, he would sleep on the couch, so I would know that he was there. I'm topping it off, darling. Well, I was going to go top it off and get some of that extra morning snooze. So I'm sitting on the toilet, unable to run to my bedroom when I hear Lex hacking that hairball sound. We all know that. Sometimes I can get back there in time, but I'm thinking, maybe she got out of bed and was on the carpet or the floor where I could do with it. And I'm thinking maybe she's at the corner of the bed. So she's still doing it. I have finished. I grab my underwear to pull it up, and what to my wondering eyes should appear but a little boy dachshund who has impaled his tooth into the elastic of my leg of my underwear, and I couldn't get my underwear up. So I had to liberate my underwear from Fred's tooth, got my underwear up, went around the corner, Alexis still, and just as I come around that beautiful nest, that imprint of my body, still emanating warmth and comfort, all over that particular spot with the product of that hack and hairball thing, which for a cat we know it's a real hairball. For a dog, it's different. So I thought, I'm not going back to bed. It was laundry day, so the fact that we're doing laundry wasn't a bad thing. But, it was so good, I wanted to top it off. So I decided, since I had my big girl pants on, to just go start my day. What do? I grab my trousers, and I'm going to do the freestanding trouser pull-up, which should be an Olympic event at my age. But thinking, Anne, you have this wounded ankle from 3 or 4 days ago when you were holding laundry, Fred, and your text thing. What do they call that? Now they call it a smartphone. Looking to see if you had any texts and took texts. It's not like Texas. It's Texas in the morning. Texts. Messages. And I took this grand tumble down the stairs, the kind when you lay there and think, am I alive? Anyway, but I digress. So ankle is better, but it's weak. So I'm thinking, Anne, support yourself as you put on your trousers. So I up against the wall. I go to put my leg in my trousers, and what is that? Boys, the mature yodelers down here on this side is the ancient growler. Take a break. Boys, whenever they see something and decide to bark at it, then they think they'll show off and do like a killer thing with each other. And then they attack Lex. So I wanted you to see what life is like at the Enchanted Cottage. And look how good Fred is trying to let you see. He says, what would I do? We're back to putting on the trousers. I go to put my leg in the trouser, and a double Twinkie-sized little guy is now stuck in my trouser leg. Good thing I didn't try to do this freestanding, so I have to go to a chair, take Fred out of my trouser, and trouser up. Mornings at the Enchanted Cottage. Right now we are set. I was able to go. The chickens were awake. I don't know why I said wake. The chickens actually had one warm egg. So liberate the chickens on this rainy day. I wish you could see them. Oh, I can't. Boys. So now you've seen, this is Fred. Let's see. Oh, I can't. If I were to put Fred there, Lex would kill him. So let me put Fred. Anybody else want to come say good morning? Does Ziggy want to come up? Nobody killed Fred today. That would be bad form. That's Lex. She's a little grouchy. She's like a moray eel just waiting to strike. This is Ziggy, who many of you remember used to be the street thug. Well, he still is thuggish, and he's kind of a bully. But since Fred has come, he's been the best boy ever. The best boy ever. You think you need to get down there and protect Fred? Because he's like Fred's bodyguard. Because Riley has taken upon himself to torment Fred. Riley, my gentle, lovable boy. Hey, do I have to scruff you? Go down and take care of Fred. Ooh, you're a big boy. This is Sir Riley. Well, I think he's got an eating disorder. You're getting a little chubby, but so am I, so we should work on this together. And Riley, who used to be the best boy ever, has now become the tormentor of Sir Fred. But it's so much fun. Anyway, I am wishing you a glorious day. Many of you are with families. Enjoy. Don't shoot each other. I remember I used to work in a trauma center, and on Thanksgiving, somebody always shot somebody over a drumstick. You know, if you take your gun to the table, maybe somebody should make extra drumsticks so nobody gets shot at your dinner. But, you know, don't get me started on Thanksgiving. Just be thankful. I'm thankful for every darn day. Every darn day. Every darn dog. This is the lovable Riley. That's the grouchy Lex. I'm going to go continue with my coffee. I'm going to have a delightful, beautiful day. Today I'm hoping to clean the basement. You may say, why are you cleaning the basement? Because remember last winter, you may or may not remember, I brought in all the chickens, and I thought it was too cold. And it's been, oh, I hate to say it, just, I go down there and I look, I think, oh man, I need a bulldozer. So that could be on my list today. There was something else delightful. It just might be, it's just delightful to be, enjoy. Signing off from the Enchanted Cottage, Chicken Farm and Yodeling School. Yodel with the finest. In Sheboygan, Wisconsin, on the shores of the mighty, moody, magical Lake Michigan, on this glorious rainy day. Enjoy. It's a blessing to be here. That's Lex saying goodbye.